Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This is going to be my June TBR. I don't even know how many books because I am still trying to close out some books for May, but I'm not sure if I can get to all of them. So some of them might have to roll over into June. Okay, so I'll talk about the books that I am still in the middle of, and it's possible that they will have to roll over into the next month because I won't finish them in the last couple of days of May that there are. And first is Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. And I know I won't finish this one because this is for a family book club that I am a part of, and we meet weekly and read a certain portion of the book weekly, so I know that this will be finished in June. We are pretty much smack dab in the middle of it right now, maybe even a little under. And if you don't know, this is about two girls and their friendship together and how they grew up, and it talks about the dramas of their life. It talks about them being complete opposites and how they run into things like jealousy and anger and resentment towards each other, and they have to figure it out, and they're going through life together. And the back of the book says that they think they've survived it all until an unexpected betrayal tears them apart and puts their courage and friendship to the ultimate test. So we follow Kate and Thule, their story of how they've become best friends and how they deal with the things that life throws at them. So I am really enjoying this book so far, and I'm excited for the second half. The next book that I started but still have a ways to go, and I'm really hoping that I can maybe finish it in May, but if I don't, it's going to have to roll over into June, and that is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I am only on page 50. I'm hoping to read as much of it as I can in the last 4 days of May that there are, but if I don't finish it, this will be something that I definitely pick up again in June. And now the next 3 books that I haven't started yet. They are library books, and those are Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, Turtles All the Way Down by John Green, and Normal People by Sally Rooney. And this one I am most excited for because I feel like everybody is talking about it, everyone's reading it, and everyone's loving it. So I am hoping to get to this ASAP. Next 2 books are books that I have on my Kindle. The first one is Verity by Colleen Hoover and Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I believe I got both of these from Kindle Unlimited, so they'll just be on my Kindle ready for me to read at some point whenever I want to pick them up, which will probably be soon because I am very interested in both. I am definitely someone who reads multiple books at a time, so I like to mix in Kindle books with my physical books and things like that, so I will have these 2 to space in between all of my other books. The next book I have, if I finish one that I've previously talked about already, then I will be able to move on to King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. And I'm very, very, very excited to read this one because it follows Nikolai, who is a character in the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and he was by far my favorite in those books. So I am excited to get his side of the story, and I believe it's a background story. I could be wrong, maybe it's just following him after, that's probably what it is. Or it's just following him after the 3rd and final book of the Shadow and Bone trilogy. Either way, it's about Nikolai, and I'm excited to read more about him. This next book I want to read, I will have to loan from the library and just read on the Libby app on my phone, but that is Act Your Age, Eve Brown. I read Chloe Brown and Dani Brown recently. I enjoyed them both, so I'm very excited to pick up the 3rd and final book about the youngest Brown sister. I know a lot of people are reading this book and loving it the most. Some people are not loving it the most, but I'm excited to see what I think of it out of the 3. The next book I'm hoping to read is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I say hoping to read this book because it might have to get pushed back if I'm not the one chosen to pick for our next family book club pick. We do spin a wheel to decide for who gets to pick the book next, and so now it's down to me and my mom. So hopefully I get to pick. If not, then I'll have to push this back a little bit, but I'm really hoping that I get picked instead of my mom. Then this will be my choice, so don't tell any of my family members that are in this book club. that this is my pick because I want it to be a surprise, but I'm very excited about this. It just sounds great by the title, and I love the colors of the book, so very, very excited for this. And the next book I have is The Woman in the Window by AJ Finn, and I have had this book for a very long time, and I've just never picked it up. I literally got it for $2 at a thrift store, and I'm deciding I want to pick it up this month because I read No Exit by Taylor Adams this month, and last month I read Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I'm not sure how you say his last name, but The Silent Patient, you know that book. And I loved both of those. Amazing thrillers that I really enjoyed, so I thought I need to pick up more thrillers. So I've had this one forever. I've heard good things, so I'm excited to read this one also in June. And the final book on my TBR is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series. I read City of Bones couple months ago now, and I really liked it. I think I gave it 4 stars, and I'm obviously wanting to continue with the series. I've kind of been pushing it off because there's just so many other books that I like want to get out of the way first so that I can kind of binge this series. So hopefully I can get really back into it this month and then pick up City of Glass, and then, you know, so on and so forth, and just keep going with this. I am really excited to read Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron because I have them and they're so pretty. Like, I just like want to read them already. But I am one to want to go in chronological order. I'm just particular that way, so that's what I've decided to do. But this is next, so I'm very excited to get into this. That wraps up my TBR for June. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if any of you have read these books, or if you plan to, if you're excited for any of these as well. Let me know down in the comments. Also below, I will have all of my social links, so if you want to be my friend on Goodreads and other social platforms, feel free to click the links down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Have a great day!